We are a group of nerdy-ass dungeon masters who are here to share our love of storytelling through the lens of TTRPGs. If you are returning again, welcome to session 2, by the way. If you saw us for the first time on Hallie's Children, welcome. This is way different than that. This is light and dumb, and hopefully you laugh a lot. Where Hallie's Children, while we laughed a lot, also we can't talk about it anyway.
Give me the drops of blood, all of them, every single drop.
Get out of here, Anoush. Let's like push him away.
Okay.
So if you're back again for the second session, we hope that means you like our content. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Do the whole thing, like, subscribe, follow us on all of the different platforms. We are definitely going to be sharing a lot of funny behind the scenes as we go, and also join the Discord. We will have a link below for that. So we'll get started. I am Laura Galliher, your dungeon master for this campaign, and I am joined today by my fellow Streaming Rainbow DMs. We've got David as Tez, we've got Sera as Kaylee, and we've got Cameron as Waterloo Sunset, that catty bitch, and special guest Jess playing Snips the Goblin. And you can find them on Instagram at fizzypop_art, or not underscore, just fizzypopart. It's in their thing. All right. Welcome to Gillyton, the idyllic little town nestled somewhere in the middle of America, or an America-like place. Everything seems very normal. There's a pizzeria run by a fire genasi. There's an arcade and skate rink called the Skate Corral, run by a Kenku named Dave? ? I don't know. We think he just stole that name from somebody else, since, you know, he can only repeat. Anyway, look up Kenkus, guys. But something is slightly off. Last you guys were all together, you joined in the center of town, in front of town hall, at a giant fountain for the unveiling of a masterful piece of art from Mayor Ardwolf, a were hyena in a very nice suit. And when he pulled the drape off of the artwork, it was truly just a statue of himself in the middle of a fountain in true narcissistic politician format. I mean, he really wields as much power as anybody of a small town of no more than 1,000 people can hold. So really great. As you guys had all joined to see this spectacle, all of you found yourself standing in, well, all of you except for Snips, our goblin, who was off discovering mud that was not his own.
Doing Snips things.
But Tez and Kaylee and Lou found themselves in a sea of frozen people with an orange tabby cat sitting on top of the statue. Just kind of chilling, being like, hey guys. And after much discussion, he led you all to Mollygong Park, which is where you met our goblin friend. And there was much cuddling. And this is also where our cat friend kind of had you awoken to the fact that, yeah, things weren't chill in this town. In fact, you all have 2 sets of memories, and you remember them to varying degrees of success. With this knowledge, you all went over to Lou's cafe/used bookstore called The Cottage, and harassed one of his workers, Jonathan, Jensen. That's right. It's Jensen. And got everybody extremely high and put up a conspiracy board. So that is caught us up to now. Before, though, we move into what's going to happen next, because there was a plan to go just take a visit to Lisa, the town
some light B&E.
Yeah,
a little,
just a little bit, just to see what's up.
Just to stake out.
A little misdemeanor never hurt anybody on a Saturday afternoon.
MBD, bro, MBD. But
what
before
else
we
is there to do here?
nothing else.
Time snatched.
Time snatched. We got time snatched, y'all.
I had blocked that out of my memory until
I'm so sorry.
now.
The only thing on the conspiracy board.
That's right.
Time
snatched. So the light B&E, I believe, was probably going to be happening not that day, or was it going to be happening the same day? Thoughts, guys?
At night, obviously.
When they're there,
I thought the plan was to go there because she's probably still out.
We're
at
gonna
the
talk to her
unveiling.
and murder.
I
her.
ate a joint.
Yeah, we gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, at
So
night
if we're
while they're
going,
there.
I'm going with, but
Because she's the bad guy who's doing this to all of us. We need to confront
She's
her.
the bad guy.
so
We kicked,
given the
we kicked this
fact,
campaign's ass. We already know the BBEG. It's Lisa. She's dead.
Yeah,
obviously,
Linda's totally the one that did it.
it was Linda or Lisa or Laramie or whatever other. Given how high your goblin friend is,
yeah.
you all decide, okay, let's reconvene. So you all kind of go back to your own corners. Although, Snips, do you stay?
I have work soon, probably too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Snips, do you stay with Lou?
Most likely so. I would say that. I would stay probably wherever was out of sight, so probably behind the counter.
Yes.
I think before
Like a bring your kid to work day scenario.
Why are you hiding?
Yeah, I think before we separate, I think if we could run something really quick.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to say is like, hey, obviously we all know something's different. But I think if we alert too many people that something's wrong and that maybe reality is collapsing on itself, or we're in a weird, different reality, or this is our past life or future life, whatever it is that's going on, something like that. We can't alert everybody to it because if there's somebody behind it, that person's going to find out.
Word of mouth.
So we gotta. Any information gathering, I think, is best to be done covertly. Waterloo, I'm not really talking to you at this point. I don't think you have ever heard of the word subtlety. So just maybe be yourself.
Why don't you spell that word for us?
I don't.
You don't want to?
Are you confused? Do you think I'm dumb?
What? I didn't say that. Oh my gosh, don't call yourself dumb, darling. You are very smart. You came up with that amazing plan that none of us were thinking already.
Roll
I don't
insight.
like you.
Go on, Tez. Roll insight.
16.
Lou, if you want to be deceptive, just do deceptive.
What?
Is that a word?
Why would I ever be deceptive? I am absolutely.
Don't rub your nose. Don't stop.
I don't have to. It's a 20.
Put your hand in.
Yeah, I mean, dude's very catty, and maybe it's just that maybe he's just British. Like maybe that's the problem. Maybe you can't tell.
No, for real.
Everything he says is insulting because he's just British.
Audience, I'm going to alienate a whole country from our audience here. Being British is a problem. All right, it is a real life issue for millions of people for generations have suffered through.
Listen,
good luck.
It's not a Streaming Rainbow campaign unless we insult England. So because we did it session 1.
We're a decolonializing streaming service. So
punch him in the dick.
Our true through line.
Fuck beans on toast, all right?
Space snatch them. We're gonna space snatch them all.
Okay.
All of Britain.
Back to the table. All right.
I'm not stupid. I know how to spell subtlety.
Okay.
Bye.
So you all go about your days. Again, you do remember your Gillyton memories. And so it's not like they are replaced. So you still have them as this weird side by side. And well, except for Snips, because Snips has only ever had the one. There's only room for one set of memories in this here noggin.
That's it.
Now for Lou and for Kaylee, your memories of your quote unquote real life is fuzzy, and like it's a little bit harder to like pin down where it's like you're almost phasing in between the two of like, okay, wait, which it's almost like seeing somebody and being like, wait, how do I know that person? Which previous job did I meet you on? And you're having to like shuffle through like all of that. So that's kind of where you guys are right now. Take with that as you will, but you will all go on and kind of take on for the rest of the day. You go to work, you go do whatever, and you call it a night, agreeing to meet back at the cottage the next day to start the journey of just a little walk through town. No big deal. So that night, you all, with these newly awoken memories again, they bring some things up. So we're going to start with Kaylee. So Kaylee, you're in your dreams. You find yourself in Hutch, which you haven't been in for a really long time because you're yourself. You're an adult. And you find yourself in front of an empty, almost abandoned looking building. So as you find yourself here, what do you do first?
I look around to get the lay of the land and see who might be able to see and hear me. I want to know exactly whether I am hidden or not.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Character sheet. There it is. Stealth. Hey, it's a roll that I'm not shit at.
Figured.
18.
18. Okay, perfect. You do get the impression that you are interacting with, like, you are physically in the space. So like, it's not like you're this incorporeal thing in a dream. Like you feel physically there. Mm-hmm. So you do manage to very quickly sidle up to like into a little alleyway. And yeah. And so as you look around, go ahead and roll, I would say either a history check or investigation.
Either way is a +0, baby. Let's do this. 8.
8. This is an easy one. It looks different, but this is the House of Ill Repute where you grew up. But it's abandoned. There's nothing here. Everything's empty.
No. That can't be right. They can't be abandoned. I mean, I'm going to go inside and see, because obviously it's just been run down. I mean, it can't be gone.
Do you do anything? Do you try to continue being stealthy about it, or do you just go in?
Oh, automatically stealthy for sure. That's my instinct.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth as you go in.
20, not natural.
20. Okay, dirty 20. Just with such like a shadow, like you almost are a dream at that point as you make your way in, and you're looking around and you see evidence of people living there, but it's not a place that people want to be. It's basically squatters are in there. So, but there's nothing, absolutely nothing that is as you left it.
Raw dog?
We all die. Everyone dies. Check for a roll investigation for urine smell. Maybe. Does it smell like piss? No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't. But actually, do roll an investigation as you're looking around and going through the different rooms.
Rolled well, 18.
18. Okay. So as you make your way up, you find your way to the madam's office, where her parlor, where she would entertain the very wealthy and do her business. And on a little desk or table, there's a scroll, and it's very official looking, and it's a notice of closure. Basically, it's an eviction notice letting everybody know that this was a place of low morals, to say the least, and anybody found working here would be locked up and punished for their crimes. So you have that, and then you see a name on there, and I would like you to roll insight.
All right, 6.
Yeah. This name, it's not even so much that you don't understand it. Like it's a dream. It's that thing where you're trying to read in a dream, where it's like all very clear, and then all of a sudden it's just like this fuzzed out thing, but it's a name. And if you just focus on that name a little bit, it'll mean something, but you just can't get yourself there. But yeah, this place that there's also there's also a notice that this madam, who was very unkind to you, she was taken. So you know that she is gone, or incarcerated at the very least. But there's no mention of anybody else. It does make it seem like the wording of the proclamation basically says, like, hey, get out. If you're here, if you're here and you're working, we won't protect you. But it looked like there might have been a way out for the girls that helped raise you and protected you. With that knowledge, is there anything else that Kaylee wants to do in this place that you haven't been to in a long time?
Yes, she's going to go to the jail and try to break out the madams so that she can owe me everything.
Amazing. All right. So we'll see how your rolls are doing. See if you can make your way through the town in this dreamlike state. So that is going to be you got to remember it. So history.
Oh, history. Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. This will be fine.
It's good.
It's an 11, so it's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. And go ahead and roll me another stealth roll.
21.
21. You are super stealthy, which is good because you don't know where the fuck you're going. you're like wandering through, and like you find yourself in a dead end. You're like, no, this was a road. Surely this was a road.
They can't have changed it that much.
And as you're going, trying to find your way, all of a sudden you bump into somebody and you look up. And again, it's the face, it's a man, and it's a face that you like, everything's kind of fuzzy around the edges, but you know this face, and it's the face of your dad in Gillyton. And then you wake up.
Oh, I shouldn't have smoked so much.
Is there anything else that Kaylee, now you are warm and you are comforted and you're in your very comfortable loft in Gillyton where there's plants and all the so much, the chakras are aligned. Like, it's such a good vibe there. What do you do as you wake up?
I'm going to get up and have myself some chamomile tea to relax myself after that dream.
Perfect. Now, this is still, kind of the middle of the night. So is there anything else you want to get done, or do you want to have your tea and then kind of try to go back to sleep?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool. All right. Moving along then. Let's see. Who will I pick on next? Tez. I would like for you to roll me a perception check, please.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, use that die. Pretty good. +6, I think. Yep. 23.
23. You feel yourself laid out, kind of, you almost feel like you're kind of swaying, and you feel warm sun on your face, which is a really nice feeling because, man, your knees fucking hurt. And your joints just kind of hurt. Your back is a little bit stiff.
Bad shoulder. Every time I wake up, it sounds like Rice Krispies.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but you just feel yourself kind of swaying. And then you feel all of a sudden this little blick of just like this little like pebble just like hits you in the cheek.
I'm gonna look at whatever direction the pebble came from.
And you kind of crack an eye open and you look over, and Isha is standing there laughing.
Can't let an old man take a nap.
You said you were going to work on the garden.
I think I said that I would work on it tomorrow.
Oh, I see. I see your memory's going, old man.
No, I think yesterday, right? I said I'll work on it tomorrow.
Yesterday, you said you'd work on it tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'll work on it tomorrow. And then I don't know if you want to roll like an athletics check or acrobatics, but kind of want to like swoop her up.
Okay. You want to swoop her up?
And, like...
Okay. I feel like that's acrobatics because you're in a hammock.
Yeah. Acrobatics. 17.
17. All right. Yeah, you just roll out of a hammock in a way that I've never seen anybody get gracefully out of a hammock before, and you swoop her up.
Let me see, not that old yet. And I give her a big kiss.
She is laughing into it. And what everybody sees, well, no one sees because none of you are in his dream, but this autumnal...
These are for me.
Eladrin. This is for you. She's very warm looking, and she's almost dappled in her coloring of goldenrods and reds and oranges and yellows, and she's very warm and inviting. But you see her starting to get little twinges of bright greens, which you always see when she's being playful. Her spring personality sometimes comes out. And she just holds onto the back of your neck, smiling at you, and says, You've got to help me with this garden.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We will get my knee pads.
She's like, I'll make you a cushion.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
And as you guys are working together in very companionable like silence and then conversation, it's just so easy and smooth just from years of being together and knowing how the other person works. And so as things get done, she gathers up the bounty. Some of it's going to be used for selling in the village. Some of it's going to be used for her tonics and all of her salves and poultices as a healer. And so she leans down to kiss your forehead before picking up the basket and heading in. And I would like you to roll me another perception check. Or nature. I would also agree to nature.
Okay. It's my favorite dice because it rolls so good. Got a 16 on the die. Last time was a 17. You said nature or perception, right?
Nature or perception.
Definitely going with perception. That will be a 22.
22. Okay. It almost sounds like thunder off in the distance. So you look over into the woods. And you almost feel a darkness, so much as you don't see it. You almost feel it. And you feel a pull.
Isha?
Yes?
I think I'm gonna go ride Kodal out for a while. I think something's wrong out there. I need to go see what it is.
Okay. Don't be gone too long. Don't go too far.
I'll be back.
Okay.
And I think he pulls out a tiny, like obsidian whistle with turquoise eyes. It's like a snake head. Blows it, and his very large spirit companion dragon appears.
Amazing. So do you guys head out into the woods to kind of investigate?
Head towards the trouble. Because you said it feels familiar? No, it feels dark.
No,
sorry.
It feels dark. It feels dark. That being said, roll me an insight check.
There's the other side. But I got a +6 in insight too, so it's a total of 8.
8. Okay. It almost does feel familiar as you go.
So it's almost like deja vu. Like I have the feeling, but I can't place anything.
You almost have the beginnings of deja vu, like you deja vu.
Yeah,
of deja
there's just
vu.
like something.
It's something weird,
okay, got it.
And suddenly, black encompasses you, and you wake up in Gillyton.
John, get the fuck out of here!
This is my room, you dick.
I'm gonna fucking tell Dad you said that.
I'm gonna tell him you said fucking.
Yeah, well, Dad already doesn't like me, so what's that gonna change? You ever think of that, you little dumbass?
Mom, he called me a dumbass.
I need her help later. Shut up.
And then moving on to our dear friend, Waterloo. You awaken in a very familiar bed, in a very familiar cottage, with the sounds and smells of a slightly insane woman. But
get out of the bed.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception. It's a low DC. No cocaine and
no cocaine in this world. This is weird. I need all the help I can get. 22.
22. All right. You are in the cottage of your apprenticeship and also of that you took on after your mentor passed. But you look down at yourself and you are your age. You're not a young satyr. You're not the apprentice. But she's there. You can hear her and her off-tune weird cackling song that she would sing to herself as she did her work.
I'm gonna just very shyly go to the just on the border of the room she's in to watch. What the fuck is happening here?
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Roll stealth.
I emit a warm glow from my hand onto my chest, and it covers me in light and silence as I cast guidance on myself. Oh gosh, what is that? Okay, here we go. I'm not great at Dex. This might just be a +0, but we'll just. It was a 14.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird sensation knowing that she doesn't see you, because she always had eyes in the back of her head. So it's this weird, adulthood that, you never got to experience with her. But after a moment, she looks over her shoulder and goes, Oh! Awake already, Waterloo?
I'm just standing there, stunned in silence. Well, I don't know. What? Yeah, I woke early today. I thought I'd get a head start on all the chores and everything. Is there anything you need me to do?
Oh, well. Honestly, I'd love some company. Why don't you come and tell me? Tell me what's new. You look quite different. How lovely you look, though.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if we have any time for this, but I'm trapped in another world, and I've lost all these memories. And right now, I feel like I'm dreaming. But if you somehow are you and have come to talk to me from the beyond, I really appreciate the help here, because I've lost this place, and I don't know how to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure you left it somewhere safe.
Okay, so this doesn't. You would say that either way. You could be spirit, or you could just be a manifestation of my psyche developed into this construct. Give me 1 second. Can I look around and see if I want to really focus on things and see if they're as fuzzy as my memories.
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Guidance. Investigation. Natural 1.
You do not know. You cannot tell. She goes, I mean, what do you think? What do you think this is? Do you think it's real or a dream?
You're right. It doesn't matter. I guess it is a blessing in disguise. I get to spend more time with you. So, what are you cooking up over here?
Oh, I don't know. I was just throwing things in. This is your dream, or is it a dream?
Or is it oh gosh, you're just as wily as ever, aren't you?
Yes.
You never quite beat that out of me. I Still a little too serious, I think. You're any... You remember how you died?
Well, which time?
What?
You know, we all die in many ways. Which time are you speaking of?
Last one.
She's trying to think. You know, not really. No.
You ever meet a cat?
I've met many cats. So many cats.
Like a particularly more asshole-like cat. It's a ginger, I think a calico. Very fey.
Oh, a fairy cat. A fairy cat. Listen,
I don't think they could call him that.
I don't know what that means.
Sorry.
You
It's these other memories really got a hold on me.
Pardon me while the DM breaks a little bit. That's very funny. Okay. Well.
Reel it in, Grandma. Let's go.
What?
What?
No. You want answers from me. You'll respect
Well, you're mad
me.
I can see beyond the veil now? Look, you left me. I grew up.
Oh, and you grew up quite well, although I don't understand this
I'd say so.
outfit. It's strange.
70s.
Which 70s?
19.
There's 19 of them.
1970s.
Sure.
Exactly.
Fascinating.
Yeah. At least
Okay.
that's what they say. What?
A fey cat. A fairy cat.
Fairy cat.
That's orange.
Orange-ish. Big gaping asshole. You said worse things to me as a child. Calm down.
I don't. No, I'm just. That's a lot of cats.
That was a thinking face, wasn't
That's
it?
most
Yeah, okay.
cats, though. Like, you're really describing a lot of cats. I think they're all a little bit fey. Anyway, no, I don't know a specific orange
Or a little bit
calico
they are.
cat with a large gaping asshole. No, I don't.
You know when I realized that you didn't know what the fuck I was talking about is the minute you started thinking, because
Yeah, I'm not good at it. I don't make a habit of thinking.
You are very
it's
good at it. You know what I mean.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know of this cat you're speaking of.
It's okay. Gave it a try. Which means you're probably not a dream.
This is a very good point.
Yeah. So, how you been?
Dead, apparently.
Well, that could mean a lot of things, and there's a lot of things after that. So, are you just being coy, Missy?
No, you know me, always very coy.
You better stir that; it's gonna boil over.
Oh no! Start stirring. Do you do anything else in this cottage?
I'm gonna try to take a book off the wall.
Okay. Let's do sleight of hand.
Oh shit! I don't want to use guidance. I don't want to use guidance for this. Oh, it's 14.
It's a 14.
Yeah,
That's bad dice when you gotta pick them up and look at them.
I know, but they're so pretty.
Aw. Okay, with a 14, you can absolutely pick up a book.
Is it hard?
To pick up a book, or is the book itself hard?
To pick up a book, the act of doing it. Do I have to? Okay. Does it have any words on it?
Roll investigation.
Well, I don't think I would think to guide myself for this. So 4 plus 3, 7.
Yeah, as mentioned before, it's that thing of it's weird hieroglyphics.
Hey, can you read this?
I don't know. Let me see.
God damn it.
She starts reading it, and it's gobbledygook. It's like it doesn't mean anything. It's like this weird chittering, just nonsense.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yes.
Can you read that? Yes or no?
Yes. I just
Okay.
did.
You're right. You did. You didn't answer my question, so I was.
I apologize.
for an answer.
I thought that taking the book and then reading the book would therefore answer the question. I am so sorry.
You would think, but some questions have to be answered. Can't be shown.
It's very deep.
It's how
No,
the
it's
trick-
boiling again.
Yeah, well, river's deep, mountain wide, Missy. River's deep, mountain wide. I'm gonna go walk off the end of the earth. I probably won't see you again. Bye. I walk out the door.
Goodbye, I love you.
Well, you say that all the time.
Do you walk out of the cottage?
I do walk out of the cottage.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Got it. Open the door. 23.
23. You open the door and you walk down the path. And as you're walking, it's very familiar woods. It is, again, where you spent all of your childhood, kind of off and on as it moved. But this place is extra familiar. And you, as you come over the crest of a hill, you see a familiar town.
Oh, hey, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see. If I see him, then I'm not gonna want to go back to that other place. And fucking fine.
Do you actually say that?
I do actually say that out loud. Yes.
So, as you stop looking over the view of Hamlet, you say that, and you say fucking fine, and you start walking forward, except your feet get dragged. You feel the ground grabbing at your feet, and the
You're a
visions
wily little entity, and I'm
all-
gonna find you, you piece of shit.
and fades to black. And you wake up in your coffee shop.
Well, now I don't know if you're trying to help, or I'm sorry, one second. Now I don't know if you're trying to help or not, but whatever you just did was more than enough to put me on your trail. So, goodbye, Waterloo sunset.
And your little squirrel
Oh my
kind of
goodness.
wakes up and goes, "You're talking in the country voice again."
Don't call it that. That's very rude. You're talking in the stupid voice again. Go back to sleep.
Fucking weirdo. Goes to sleep. And
Sound like
then
the snake boy.
and then we move on to our dear goblin friend who is somewhere in the cottage.
Currently sleeping behind the front counter, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So, Snips, you wake up and you feel the very familiar feel of your brother. And Snails is just kind of cuddling you, just kind of snoring away.
Snips and snails.
Snip, Snips is gonna lay his head on Snails' shoulder, or where he presumes a shoulder to be.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm good. I was kind of okay, listen. I was trying to think hard and have a talk with Melora,
Yeah, big brain. Yeah.
and I fell asleep.
Well, you did the big sleep though, Snails.
What big sleep?
The big sleep you don't wake up from, though. I remember.
Oh,
Well, yeah, Melora helped take you away. But she's got you, though. You're safe, though, now, though. I get that. She talks to me about it.
I feel fine.
Well, you're probably about as fine as you are in all the rest of my dreams, though, yeah.
Oh, well, okay. If I'm fine and you're fine, tell me what's happening. Wait, hold on. And he moves and he goes, eeny, meeny, miny.
Yeah, they're all there still, yeah.
Hey, Tad.
Yeah, Tad, the big one, yeah, Tad.
Tad. Okay, what's happening?
Well, I wish I knew, bro, really. It's weird. It's a weird time. I'm talking to a fairy cat now. Melora tells me everything's fine. I made new friends. They're fun friends. We got time-snatched, is what I've been told.
Time-snatched.
Time-snatched. Yeah.
I don't know what it means, but I like that word.
I know, yeah. We know we're in that. It's different mud. It's not the same mud we'd be smelling before. Yeah, it's more rooty. Smells like fake dirt. Yeah.
Fake?
Yeah, fake dirt. Yeah, like the kind that the sky reachers use in their cities. It's like the half rock, half not dirt.
Yeah. Well, I like it.
Yeah, the pebbly kind.
I like it.
Yeah. It's good to see you, though.
I
do miss you every day.
Oh, well, you can see me like this.
I actually don't know if I'm seeing you like this in real life. I ate something that made me feel real funny, like the fuzzy flowers. And if that means I can see you more regularly, I'll consider it.
Go ahead and roll a nature check.
Okay. Sorry for the trauma, everyone.
Hey, it's cute trauma.
It is really cute.
It's really
cute and fun.
It's so cute and fun and quirky.
Listen, we're getting to the crimes a little bit later, okay?
Yeah. That's a 14.
14. You get the feeling that the weed helped. The weed definitely helped.
Good to know.
But always helps.
Weed always helps.
Weed always helps.
But it's not that. Like, there is this connection, and you have been in much closer proximity to Melora. So it's definitely got a mix of like, of like a religious experience too.
Okay.
So, but Snails just goes, well, listen, I'm around. I think I didn't even know I'd gone to big sleep, but I guess I have, and it's great. I'm okay.
I'm happy to hear that. I haven't heard from you since the big sleep, really.
Well, I will do better about finding you, okay?
That makes me happy. Oh, I still got Pansy, by the way, just like you gave me. Yeah, she's still living, and he like lifts up his shirt and she peeks out.
Hello, Pansy. Hello, Pansy. Listen. Well, you can trust Melora.
Yeah.
So keep doing that. And you just call. You call me if you need me.
Yeah, can do, yeah.
What we always say, 2 head rocks are better than 1.
It's true, yeah. The more head rocks, the better, really. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we can help figure out the fake mud.
I want to figure out the fake mud. I want to get back to the real mud. I want to show my new friends my mud. It's good mud.
It's the best mud.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you've had too much of the fuzzy flowers, then you should go back to sleep.
Sleep's been good lately, but again, it's good to see you.
I'll stay right here until you go back to sleep.
And Snip's just gonna snuggle in.
Cuddles. Brother time. Cuddles.
Brothers.
And Snips, you wake up in the morning refreshed and with a feeling of just kind of a good feeling in your heart because you had that communion with your brother.
I like to think I'm probably sleeping with the squirrel.
Yeah, Art was like, Lou was a dick, so I came to hang out.
I'm also clean and smell better, so
You
I
are
got that
actually
going
clean.
for me.
Yeah.
I will be here until you fall asleep again. Why? Laura, why?
I can't
¿Por
help
qué?
it.
Why do you hurt me like this?
I can't help it.
I am literally like my
Okay.
eyes are red, watering.
Done.
I'm not. I don't want to.
And now
It's okay. I wasn't prepared
I
for
need to go
today
call my
either.
brother. Honestly,
crime.
one of the 4. It's gonna take a while. I got 4, so I gotta come all in a row.
Oh goodness, Snips, Snippy, Dippy, wake up! We got to go kill someone.
And he has Ard in his arms, and he like looks up to Lou and just goes, "Oh right, yeah. What's the name again?"
Lisa,
Lisa.
the worst name you've ever heard in your life, right? Doesn't even stand for anything. It's too short,
Oh man, he's just gonna agree with you.
right?
Yeah.
Do you want some breakfast?
You got
Midnight
food?
snack? I got all the food, darling.
I love food. Yeah.
We
What
will.
you got?
Oh my gosh, what's your favorite thing to eat?
Wood bugs.
That's disgusting. I'm going to make you a sandwich.
Okay, I have had one of those before.
I'll make you like it's not like a little like Wonder Bread. It's like a full I pull out a hoagie, I slice it in half. Like we got good deli stuff. We're a little cafe here. Like sliced chicken breast. Here you go, darling. How did you sleep?
I slept real good. Did you sleep okay?
No, not at all. I had a terrible dream.
Did you jingle your keys?
I don't have keys.
Do you need keys? I got like 6 in here.
I would love some keys. Thank
Okay.
you, Snips.
And I'm gonna rummage through my tiny bag and give Lou one of the pairs of keys that I had in my bush in the beginning.
Okay. Is this some sort of spell? When you jingle them together?
No, I just like the noise they make. See, and I grabbed my favorite pair. I jingle them.
Oh, yes! Jingle the keys! Oh my god, it's so cute! You're so cute! Oh! Put 'em
And
in
he's
the
gonna like take one whiff of the sandwich, and it's like gone
pot. Do you want
immediately.
another one?
And he like pauses and like stops to like listen to his stomach for a minute and holds his hands out and he goes, "Yeah."
You know
Yeah.
it goes good with sandwiches. Crisps. Let me see if I have a bag around here. Fuck it. Where's Jitterbug? Whatever his name is. Oh, here they are. I pull out like a little bag of potato chips, give it to you, and I start working on another sandwich for you. Now, Snips, you slept so good. Did you have any dreams?
And he just kind of sits there and looks off a minute and goes, and you see him squeeze the chip bag and it like kind of pops open.
Oh,
And then he shoves his little hand in and he goes, I saw my brother, which was nice.
you have a brother.
Oh, I did. He was a hobgoblin though. He's a bigger goblin than me.
He's quite a big boy. Doesn't like to be wrong. You say he's not with us anymore?
No, he went to sleep and it was like the big one.
The big sleep.
Yeah.
We'll all go there one time.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I know that when I go and have my big sleep, Melora's gonna be there for me. So
Laura, the
Yeah.
wild mother.
wild mom, yeah.
So, do you believe in her?
She talks to me all the time, so I feel like I have to.
She talks
If
to you
I
all the time.
if she talked to me all the time and I looked her in the face and said, "You're not real," that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I've done that quite a few times, but it's when you eat more of those wacky cigarettes.
I'm not gonna have another one of those for a bit though.
You really shouldn't eat them like that. I'll teach you how to do them properly.
Okay,
You-
I trust you, yeah.
Worship this wild mother.
Yeah, she means a lot to me. I don't really think that I would be around if she wasn't here.
It's a very, very much like a clergy member. You speak to this god.
Well, I guess, yeah. Is that what the humans call them? Well,
humans
not
get a lot of
necessarily
things.
humans, but we call them sky reaches where I'm from.
The tall people.
Yeah, the buildings are
Yeah.
tall. Yeah, and so are they.
Well, I know we are quite vertically gifted. Snips, if you've done this to us, I will end you. You understand?
And he like looks immediately like concerned, and he just goes, "What you mean trapped in the weird world
Yeah. If
with
you
the fairy
space,
cat?"
if you time snatched us, I will end you.
Well, I think if you send me to my big sleep, you'll see that nothing changes.
Well, obviously that's not how spell works, but yes, eat your sandwich. I got you another one.
And he goes ahead and eats the sandwich, and you see him like very slowly tilt his head and look at him. He goes,
I just
"Okay."
like tilt my head and look back at you.
Dueling insight check. Do.
This is the dumbest game of Clue.
I rolled a 12.
It's the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
I rolled a. What do I have for insight? Am I good at insight? Oh, I'm really good at insight. 25.
So Snips, you have no understanding of this satyr man at all. Like this is I don't know.
Mixed signals.
Runs real hot and cold.
Yeah. Mixed signals.
Very
Some
weird.
call me
Hard to
Luke, some
read.
call me tap water.
Waterloo, you as you both tilt your head at each other, you see this little goblin is a scrapper, but is just as confused about how they got here as you are.
I know they're confused. It's not their fault. I just watched them eat their sandwich.
And as this is happening, Tez and Kaylee, do you do anything in the morning before you come meet up at the cottage?
I have about a solid 10 minutes of existential crisis as I'm staring into my open fridge door and just letting the cold all escape and just trying to remember why I ever liked this food in here. And just not understanding.
So many alfalfa sprouts. Jesus.
There's not a lick of meat in there at all.
No.
I think
Got a lot of tofu.
What is tofu? I don't even know what this is. It just jiggles.
Just jiggles. Tofu snatched.
Tofu snatched.
That's gonna be the new thing. Water
Cook
snatched.
That's what's great about the word snatched. You can just add it to anything.
Guys, take that home with you tonight.
Cam snatched.
Add it to anything.
Dick snatched.
That's a
Oh,
crime.
my comment was inappropriate?
That's a
I never
crime.
said that. Stop gaslighting me.
Is this to make up for the trauma earlier? Sorry about
Wild move, Cam. Wild move.
It's the only moves he makes. Wild.
I'm sorry. Sarah, Kaylee, go on.
No, that's where I was. Existential crisis. Done.
Okay. So yeah, you're looking
I fucking hate you so much.
you're looking through the I have to ignore you guys. Like I have to just like completely just block you out. Sera, I don't know how you put up with this last campaign. I do not know how you did it. Anyway, no straight faces for Laura. So you are looking in the fridge and you are having this weird moment of like, I remember liking it, but I don't know why, and I don't like it. Like it's like a weird thing. But you do remember that you have so much money in Gillyton. You have access to everything. So like you can go wherever you want to go and have any food you want to have on the way. You just know that you do need to go to the cottage to meet up to break in to a woman's house.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I get to break into someone's house. Maybe this world isn't so bad after all, except for the brain eating.
Exactly. All right. So you have your morning where I think like, do you go somewhere and like order like a really like meaty breakfast or a lunch or something or?
I am absolutely going for a gyro.
Amazing.
So in real life, that sounds so good right now.
Yeah. The person's like, I'm sorry, what? You like, they're like, are you okay? I mean, of course, of course, like they're like, they can't fathom you doing this. Famously, they're like, oh, here, enjoy. Wow.
Oh, I'm salivating. Yes. Oh, give me all.
Do you want another? Do you want more? Do you want another
Yes,
go?
please.
Just like keeps making sandwiches. Welcome to the sandwich episode. Okay. And Tez, you wake up again. So yeah. So what do you do after?
I think the
night you had?
first thing Tez does after literally covering his brother's mouth so he can't snitch on him and promising him a favor later. Because he needs to talk to his mom. After he gets him out, he wants to write down his dreams because he's feels like he's losing a grip. He feels a little unsafe, so he wants to ground himself and write in one of his notebooks or something.
Okay.
Just like he's gonna write whatever he can remember from his dream.
Okay, go ahead and roll insight.
Love to see it. 18 plus 6, I think.
Awesome. Okay.
24.
So yeah. So you with that you remember the dream like in detail.
Yeah, I think he just writes down like Isha, wife, ? And then Cody, as he calls him, right? Sometimes Kodal, was probably way bigger, so he writes like growth spurt, dragon steroids, and then he's like dark sound, familiar, but not familiar, I guess, because I didn't do that. Dark sound, something special or something about it. And then he just writes that. And then I think he wants to like before he heads out, and this is like sort of where he feels like so unsure, right? So he goes to, because he knows that this is fake now or something's wrong. Sort of not sure what's real, but he also knows that his instinct is like driving him towards his mom, and probably I think in like a really like ironic sort of twist, his mom's probably tending her little garden for similar reasons, and he just kind of comes up, and maybe she's like looking for a tool or something, and he brings it, or he brings her like a small bag of fertilizer that got a little far away. He's like, Mama, can you take a break for a little bit, or like I'll do whatever you need, and can we talk? This is something.
Hi, Mijo, of course. She sits back and wipes her hands off and just kind of sits looking at you.
Do you ever feel trapped here? I know you talk about, you and Dad talk about your home country sometimes, and well, Dad talks a lot more about it, and sort of the fascistas and needing to get out. I know you maybe like, well, Dad definitely couldn't get back in, being part of that resistance, right? But do you ever wonder why you've never went anywhere else? Because the town's been so uninviting.
Roll insight.
Oof. That is 12.
12. Okay. You see this look of confusion on her face, and well, I mean, we go out, we go places, and I don't know, it's nice here. It's much better than the life that your father and I had when we were growing up.
Yeah, I know, and I'm grateful. I really am, Mama. I'm so grateful for everything you guys went through to give us the life we have and all the opportunities. I just sometimes, and I don't think this is a secret. We talked a little bit about this kind of stuff before. Sometimes I just feel like I've never felt like I belong here. And I feel like every time I try to get out, try to leave, try to make plans, something comes up or something changes, or I don't know.
Glitter.
That was the strangest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And I just don't. Sorry. I just don't want to. I don't want to feel trapped in a place where I feel like I don't belong and I don't know how to get out.
She nods along. There's a meme about this. It's like the really deep RP moment, and then the guy in the meme. Awful. Anyway, she definitely nods along and reaches up and strokes your cheek and says, we all feel this way. This is growing up. You'll find your way. You'll find your place. It hasn't been the right time yet, but it will be.
Okay. I love you. And he gives her a kiss.
I love you. Go have fun.
I'm gonna go commit some crimes. Okay, bye.
What?
I'm just kidding. Why would I tell you that? If I was gonna go do something, why would I tell you that?
Nah, you better.
I know.
All right. So you guys all meet up at the cottage. Kaylee still actively eating her 5th gyro.
If you guys had the gyros down the street, they're really good.
Yes, they're absolutely amazing. Are you still?
No, I'm just hungry.
Yes. So is Snips. It's all good. I quite lose my appetite after I smoke. It's a little, might be a safer thing. I don't know. Where's our spicy friend? Well, maybe I'm lying. You don't know. Shush.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's lying?
Are you here?
Yeah.
Commit some crimes with your mom.
You said we all meet up.
Yeah, you're all there at the cottage.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
I would never lie to you, Guidance.
25.
Well, that beats my 21. Yeah, I'm lying.
And I think
just don't want to eat in front of you people.
Tez
I
just
eat
gives
trash.
you
I'm a goat.
Yeah. I think Tez just gives you a look like, I see you. And then sits down.
Don't give me that look. You don't see me.
He pours.
You caught me in a lie. It's all over your face.
Who said anything? About what?
Said anything.
What are you talking about? Listen here.
He pours a can of soup, eats the can. There we go.
Just, pours all the liquor out of it, eats the bottle.
If you were looking for the cat, roll perception. Anybody who wants.
Wait! Before we do this, before we start looking around, I know it's a little. Don't tell on me. It's my secret stash, and there's this like a mini tiny like cooler underneath the barista station, and I pull out like those little glass iced coffees that you get from that one coffee conglomerate here known as Siren, and I give one to everybody. There we go. Now, we could probably make this in-house, but they do something to it. They put something in there. It just makes it so good. Wakes me right up. And I put a little straw in my iced coffee. Because I like it cold because I have so much fur, you know. Where's that fucking cat?
Okay, yeah. Anybody who wants to see, this is the great thing. This is a funny fourth wall breaking campaign, so we can call out every time Sarah's cat meows, and I'm here for it, and I love it so much.
It's perfect.
Anyway, it's perfect. Always with us. Okay, so yeah, anybody who wants to can roll perception or investigation.
Guidance.
Sure.
Also some perception.
I rolled a 10.
Ooh,
Dirty 20.
17.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no cat. Not around. Not here. Not anywhere.
Yeah, everybody drink up. It will give us energy to go through the night.
Is it one of those little glass
fully
bottle like
good.
iced coffees?
You can
100%. Yeah.
You can
Okay,
have
with the
mine.
metal lids, right?
With the metal lids, yes.
Snips doesn't know how to open it, so he's gonna crack it open in the top with his
Who am
claw.
I?
Just like this one fingernail, and then
Like
he
one of
just
those,
drinks
like-
it like a little sippy cup.
Those
Good job.
pre-90s soda cans that you have to like. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Chunk.
I'm gonna take Tess's and I'm gonna open it and then here you go. Try it again. Put a little straw in it for you.
Snips is gonna put down the one that he like butchered, and he like drinks out of the little straw, kicking his
both of
little
them.
feet
I'm
on
not
the,
gonna- You can have everything you want, darling.
kicking
I
his
think-
little feet.
I think Tez whispers in Waterloo's ear, "I won't tell anybody if you want to just eat all the glass behind the counter real quick."
If I want to eat glass,
Yeah,
what do you think I am?
I think you're a
Who
goat man.
eats glass? Goats don't even eat glass.
Goats eat anything.
Not the I'm not going to
Ooh,
eat the.
I mean, ghosts do eat anything, though.
My dear sweet boy.
There you go,
First, you
toilet
don't
boy.
know how to spell
Let's go do some
something.
crime.
Then you don't know what goats eat. You really have a problem.
I'm great with animals. I'm literally an expert with animals.
Did you call me an animal?
You said I'm
That's
not
a
good.
little rude, actually.
That's a little rude, actually.
No, we were talking about. Yeah, okay.
And then you
that's
called me
fine.
and you
like
said you were good
Waterloo
with
hasn't
animals?
been rude this whole time. Are we gonna
I
act like that's
never-
not?
He's
okay?
been
Any-
nice to me, except, a few minutes ago where he almost blamed me for this whole entire thing.
Well, if you
Oh.
are responsible, then I will.
I
kill
told you I did.
feel
I
like
looked
that
at
is
you.
very
I gave you
fair.
the trust eyes. I didn't
gave
do
you the
nothing.
trust eyes as well. I believe you don't do anything, but if you betray my trust, and this goes to everyone, I will kill you. It's
I
not, I
gave
feel
you-
like it's reasonable.
I gave you the
I don't
trust
know
eyes.
whether we're friends or if I need to be afraid of you.
We are friends until you try to kill me.
I think you need to
Okay,
be
then I
afraid of
don't
him.
need to worry, I guess, unless
Then
you
I
give me
guess
a
I don't
reason
need
to
to
kill
worry
you.
either.
Art is like crawls up and like perches on Kaylee's shoulder and goes, "It's a word now. We call it frenemies."
You're just a piece of shit. You're not anything to me.
You.
Frenemies.
Oh, calm down. You know I love you. Stop it. Dear, sweet. Finish your coffee.
You're awful. I hate you.
No, you don't.
Jesus.
Stop it. You're so funny.
So,
Funniness as well.
as you guys gather together, you'd already kind of talked about the plan. Lisa and her husband live in a very, very wealthy neighborhood, a gated community, which is also where Kaylee's parents and Kaylee grew up, supposedly. But they live there as well. So Kaylee does have access to get into this gated community. So let me kind of reiterate what the plan had been, which was you were all going to go to use the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 people were going to break off and be a distraction. And 2 were going to go off and be infiltration. Is that correct?
Yes. I'm very much ready to go night swimming.
It is definitely during the day.
We slept too long, everybody. There's a problem.
I needed it. I had dreams.
Okay, well, now we have.
You had
now
dreams
we have
too.
You had dreams as well.
Wait, you had a dream?
Did we all have dreams?
I didn't have any dreams.
Oh,
I
I
had
sure
nightmares.
did.
Okay, but that's something. I guess.
Right. Something.
That's literally a dream.
No, it's literally a nightmare. Figuratively, it falls under the category of a dream.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
it can be a nightmare and a dream. They're not
Don't
mutually
you-
exclusive. So a nightmare is a dream while also being a nightmare. You're wrong both times. Good
Thank
job.
you
It's like a
so-
square and a rectangle, you know?
My goodness, you're absolutely right, Tez. You, of all people, know way more than I do, and I appreciate your insight.
No problem.
Hmm.
Here to
Arden's
help you
kind of
out.
like next to Kaylee's here, be like, "You think there's a way to like stop being a familiar? Is that
Do you hear that, Art? You were right. Congratulations.
great? I'll be their familiar."
In his head,
Yeah,
he
you want to
hears,
ride my
"You will
dragon?
not
It's fucking tight.
end. You will not feel the end of this suffering. Not in this lifetime, little squirrel."
Great.
Great. Congratulations.
New day, same shit.
New day, same shit.
All right. So as you guys go, you get to do y'all just walk? I mean, this is walkable. This whole place is fairly walkable. But I don't think anybody of the Snips definitely doesn't, but does anybody have a motor vehicle?
Yeah, I
It's
think.
absolutely disgusting.
Oh man, if anyone's got a bike, can I ride in the basket like E ET?
I
definitely have a
I
bike.
don't have a bike, but I do have a little scooter, a little Vespa.
That's even better.
You can
With
ride
a
in the
basket?
basket.
Like ET. It'll be great.
Ooh, it flies. Just
I
don't
think
tell the
Tez
DM.
for sure has like a big panel van.
I love it. Do you guys get in the panel van?
Absolutely not. No way.
Drive
in
it
the
into a
nine
gated
hells that you
community
could get me
in a
to get
panel
inside
van.
that panel van. You know what will get us inside the gated community? Bribing the security guard. We should stop by the pizza joint.
Yeah, it was like no, it's not a panel. It's like a 15 passenger van that his parents used to use when the kids were all in the house. And
I
it's
will-
the only extra vehicle.
Die of heat exhaustion.
It's the Duggar
before
special.
I touch one of my hooves to that disgusting piece of machinery.
So how do you guys get to this gated community, huh?
We're walking, darling.
I'm driving.
Hey, could you swing by and pick up a pie on the way? Everybody loves a pool party and some pizza. Americans.
All right. Tez, do you listen to him? Do you get
Yeah,
a
I guess to
pizza?
give them the time to walk. So I'll head to the
Just
pizza
like-
I throw a
shop.
bunch of money, like way too much money, to buy a pizza.
Got it.
Just a wadded up, like $40.
Is Kaylee in the van with me?
No, she doesn't want to get in that van either.
You don't trust that van, man. Just-
Snips, I will swaddle you. I will make here.
Yeah.
I take like a bed sheet and I just like tie it on my body and
I think
Look at him
Tez,
here.
as he's
out of
driving-
character, as the smallest one in the party, I don't think I should get in that van.
Tez, as he's driving, this 15 passenger van that the suspension is like 20 years old, right? It's just a full. It's like every drive is an off-road experience. It's like so the rattling's so loud you can't hear the radio. One of the speakers is like blown out, and as his memories are conflicted and and his brain is collapsing two realities into one, he's like, God, I really fucking hope this isn't the real one.
Amazing. All right. You go to the pizza place, you meet up Kiahi. She's like, I'm sorry, what do you need? Okay. And just gives you like a couple different types of like pizzas. So you guys all meet up at the gate. Kaylee, you have you don't have to talk to a guard. You've got a key card. You just like the gate opens, you guys head in.
That was very convenient. Ooh, wait, I pull out a little pair of like just a very tiny pair of like board shorts, and I put them on Ard. Now we're already good.
This is absolutely humiliating.
Yes, you look absolutely terrible, you piece of shit.
Which
Why
part,
is
being
that
Waterloo's familiar or just the shorts?
Love it.
He loves all of it.
Yeah, it's great.
In
Love
his
it.
mind, I will not feed you for 3 days.
I don't need you.
I
There
will
are
lock you.
trees.
I will lock you in a cage. You rodent.
Try it.
I will. I will. Don't push me.
I'm
You know how
gonna
much
call.
magic I know?
I'm gonna call PETA on your ass.
Fucking
Dude, I
you
just
can't
see-
do anything. We're trapped in a little weird ass pocket dimension with brains.
Do I see
sucking things
Waterloo
are eating us.
staring at Ard like this and like
Not at
focusing
all.
on him? Give me
Nope.
an eye. Okay.
I'm looking forward, smiling.
Just like flinching. It's awful. Okay, so who goes where? Who's going to? I mean, because I think it was it Kaylee and Snips who are, or who's going to be going to break in? At this point, you guys were just let in. You guys don't have to be distracting. Like you
Yeah, why
could
did I buy
all
these
just go.
fucking pizzas?
Blue flower, red thorns. Very important ingredients.
All right. To Lisa's house.
Anybody who's seen Shrek will get that.
So is everyone going to Lisa's house?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I am eating a piece of pizza as I pick the lock on the door.
This
The
is reason.
greasiest.
We're hungry.
All right. Yeah. So you guys make it to Lisa's house. I would like everybody to roll. We're gonna do a group stealth check.
No problem.
Can I knock on the door?
That was
mean,
cocked.
You can.
I'll wait for them to hide. A guidance on Snips.
Oh,
19.
19.
that's a 22.
Okay. How did Tez do?
I got a 9.
Okay. Waterloo, go ahead and roll me a stealth because this is also just getting to her house.
Oh. 18.
18. Okay. So yeah, it's like just a slightly classist, racist bullshit of somebody's walking along. This actually is a little old halfling lady. Kaylee, you in your Gillyton memories will know that this is Mildred. She is walking along with just kind of shuffling along in her matching like windbreaker suit. Very like it's very swishy as she walks, and yeah. And she looks up and she makes eye contact with Tez and goes, "Oh, hello, dear. Would you like some Werther's?" She always has Werther's originals in her fanny pack. "Hello, out for a walk."
Yep.
"Oh,
Just
enjoy
walking.
yourself. Enjoy yourself."
Thank you
Oh,
for the candy.
she just wandered. She just shuffles along. Just la la la. Oh, young people today, they're so nice. Love them. Oh, Werther's. Just and those weird strawberry candies that only old ladies have. That can't be bought in any store.
No,
They just appear.
have to save them.
Yeah. They just replicate in a bowl. Anyway, so you all make it to Lisa's house. Waterloo. Everyone does. We'll use that stealth. Tez, you kind of sneak behind a bush. But Waterloo, do you knock? Nothing. Nothing. Just echoing through.
Ah,
Hey,
get him, man.
you want to do it one more time? Okay, good. You get it all out. And then Tez walks up. Okay. Thank
Oh my
you
God.
so much. Tez walks up and makes his dragon appear inside.
Okay. All right.
And then I want to try to.
I make Ard do that.
So now you have a squirrel and a dragon inside. The squirrel's just like, all right, now.
I
Ard's head
was just gonna say I want
Go
Kotal
to your eyes.
to give the help action to Kaylee as she tries to pick the lock.
Got it. Yeah, who's picking? So Kaylee, do you want to pick the lock?
Yeah, of course. What's that roll? Sleight of hand?
It's sleight of hand, but if you do have lock picking tools.
Of course I have lockpicking tools.
Yeah, so I believe you add proficiency.
Before she does that, can I look through Ard's eyes and make sure there's no traps on the door?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Guidance. Ooh.
Oh my God, it's a ghost.
The guidance attacked me.
It's a ghost.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nat 20.
Yes, so that is 26 on investigation.
Okay. So as Ard looks around, there are no traps. This is a it's so white. There's so much white walls, white floors, white furniture, but then there's not white because there's just
Bunch of blood.
Worse. Walls covered in Thomas Kincaid.
Oh.
Mm.
Welcome to the 90s. Just so much painter of light, works of art, just so much of that. But yeah, no traps.
Oh, okay. Oh my. Oh, I don't think we should go in there. We might die.
That's
All
not
right.
very live, laugh, love of you.
Excuse me, I don't know what that means.
No one does. That's a 2000s thing.
Maybe for you, but for me, it's in here.
That is
Invented it.
that's not very that's not very Julia Roberts in Italy / India. Okay, what was that sleight of hand? What?
About to roll it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
Do you have the help action?
She had it.
I got the help action. It didn't matter. I rolled so badly on both die.
I believe in you.
It's still a 14.
It's you don't quite make it. You're just like, I'm rusty. Yeah. So
Do I
yeah.
see
Special locks.
Do I see any windows open or cracked up around? Can I take a walk around?
Yeah, go ahead and do investigation.
Ooh, very good. That's an 18 on the die. Oh, plus 0. It's 18.
18. Okay. You do not see any windows open. But as you walk around, you notice towards the back, and it looks like it's almost above the garage area, like way up high. You see a dark window that looks like it has some flickering in it.
Ooh.
This is a really nice house, right?
Uh-huh.
Is there a back balcony that's like from the master bedroom that's like over the whatever, or like some sort of sitting room or something? Can I do like an athletics check or something to try to climb up and get in that door?
Could I get Ard to just climb up and unlock the door from the inside?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you think a squirrel has enough force to unlock a door?
He can make a cappuccino and fix a goddamn espresso machine.
There also might be somebody else who can pick a lock in this party. I don't know if does Snip still have it? Let's try this. What do I add to dexterity for little
Ard? He has a +0 to dex. It's very weak.
That's okay. He just rolled a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
He's like
Super
goes
squirrel.
up, he like crawls up, and he like unlocks it and like jumps down and pulls it down, and then is on the ground like he goes, "Yeah, take that, motherfucker."
Seriously? Seriously, the goddamn squirrel opened the door?
Well, it's easier to do from the inside.
It is easier to do from the inside, and also he couldn't have done what you were doing on the outside. So like, fuck him, okay? Come on, let's go. It's awful in here.
Before we head in, I would like
Bragging about
to.
how I use people as tools.
I'd like to take a look around the entryway that we walked in on and see if there's anything inherently shiny.
Okay. Yeah. Roll investigation.
Okay.
While that was happening, Tez rolled a 27 athletics to jump and climb up the balcony.
Yo!
You got up there.
Gets through the door and sees everybody already in the house.
While you're up there on the second floor, you see an office that's just filled with Mary Kay stock. It's like so much, like a very nice office. Like, this is my office.
It's got one of those see-through casings for the computer of a very conspicuous brand.
Yeah.
We might call it like Peaches.
Yeah, the Peaches brand.
Peaches computers.
iPeach.
Oh my goodness, is this a manuscript? It's for this Eat, Pray, Love? That sounds so fucking stupid.
It doesn't work like that. Okay, anyway. Snip. He's like, you don't just go to a different country and find, like, what's his face?
Really?
I think the guidance is in the divorce. I think it's also, I think the message is colonialism is the answer, right?
We've sat here for 2 hours and read this manuscript.
Good. Yeah, we all did. No, we sat here for 6 hours. Each read a copy of the manuscript and then talked about it afterwards.
We did a live reading together.
Yeah, book club. Book
We
club.
popcorn.
Book club.
That's the name. That's the name of our adventuring party. Is the book club.
Book club.
The book club.
Yeah. Snips, what'd you roll on that
Oh,
investigation?
13.
13. You don't find much, but as you kind of like nudge there's a pot, like a potted plant that is way lighter than it should be, and you kind of knock it over and you find their spare key.
Is it just a singular key?
Just a singular key.
Oh, I'm gonna pocket it and keep it with the rest of my keys.
Amazing.
In the jingle pouch.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna roll some sort of investigate, or would it be Arcana?
It depends. So what are you trying to what do you want to do?
I want to I want to roll to figure out if there's anything in this house that gives me a clue as to I have called her the wrong name so many times that I almost called her the wrong name on accident this time. If Lisa is just a bitch, or if she's an arcane bitch.
Okay, so if you're looking for like magical shit, go ahead and roll Arcana. So are you still on the second floor?
No, I came down.
Came down.
Heard
Okay.
them and been like, fuck.
What is everyone else wanting to do now that you're in the main air again? Pure white, like white shag carpet, just a glass coffee table, just the most boring. And then yes, many Thomas Kincaid.
I'm gonna do a little cast guidance on myself, and I want to look for Lisa.
Okay.
The signs of Lisa.
Okay, investigate.
$19.
19. Okay. Let's see. So with a 19, you do not see, she's not here. You would have also noticed that her car, her very pink Cadillac, was not there either. And you do notice, like, you kind of are looking around, you open the pantry, you just see like just a solid wall of Slim Fast, just so bad. And just Weight Watchers, lots of that. But what you notice is a lack of anything. Like there's no personality whatsoever. It is pristine in this part of the house. And then Tez Arcana.
Got a whole +0, so if somebody else actually has Arcana and wants to roll it, I would love to just give them the help.
I have a great Arcana.
Do you wanna help your nemesis?
How do you help me?
Hey, you're not a good person, but you do seem to know magic and are probably good at that, which I guess makes sense for a magic user. Do you see anything that would maybe show that Lisa is also one?
Guidance. SUBTLETY. That is a 25.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, with advantage. Natural 20.
Subtlety.
Tez whispers in his ear and he's like, "You're named after a toilet." That accent doesn't fool anyone, toilet boy.
I'm a gay man who lived through the 80s. Nothing you do hurts me.
So Waterloo, you find yourself we got to take a moment for that to breathe. All right. Okay. With that amazing roll, you, as you looked around, you're like, no one lives here. Like, this is insane. Like, there's no trash. There's no anything. Like, it's not a speck of dirt. And then you feel like almost like a whisper, and it's upstairs, and it's basically you feel a pull to like, okay, there's something upstairs that is magical, that's kind of calling. Does anybody else do anything?
Yes. I would love to open her pantry, where it seems like she doesn't touch any of this food ever. Open one of the packages, put about an ounce of weed in there, close it up, and close the pantry.
Got it. Okay.
I heard whispers upstairs. There's nothing in here.
Snips and Kaylee, is there anything else, or do you want to all head upstairs?
I'm looking for a diary.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead and roll investigation.
No problem. I've got amazing investigation. Absolutely. The best number. +0. 14.
14. Hey, that's not bad. There's nothing downstairs, but as you go up, you actually kind of in connection with Waterloo. You guys are heading upstairs, and you go into the office with the eye peach and the I can't call it Mary Kay, although the Larry,
you called it Mary Kay like 10 times already.
It's too late. Sorry, Mary Kay. We love you and your pink shit. Okay.
Iconic.
Love it a lot. Mary, great. Mary White Contrary.
You guys, you go into that office, and you find a ledger where she keeps all of her information as far as like sales is concerned. And as you move it, you basically hear the release of something, like a latch opening.
Oh my.
Anybody else hear that?
Oh, absolutely.
Do it again.
It's already released, darling. We just need to find it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Check the desk, check the walls.
Yeah, can I do a perception to like
Mhm.
zone in where that is,
Mhm.
where I heard it from?
Oh, wait,
I'd
if you're
also
looking,
like
take a bump
to-
of this.
Guidance.
No thanks.
You get it anyway.
Oh, that's a D4.
Yes,
First,
I forgot.
I don't know.
Like, what is happening?
You just
Snips,
blew
is there-
cocaine in my face.
Is there anything Snips is doing?
That's what's happening.
So with all the sounds and all like the
25.
auditory and like weird feely cues, he's gonna like get down on all fours and like smell the floor and see if there's any like tracking or like weird scents around that would make him guide him anywhere within the house.
Okay. Roll. Okay. I will argue that smells are kind of nature-y, so I will say
Okay.
roll a nature check. And Tez, what'd you roll on perception?
25.
25. Okay. So as you are kind of looking around, you notice that a built-in bookshelf kind of is popped open a little bit. So it's like a
Can I go to
hidden-
open it?
and it opens because it's been unlatched by lifting the ledge.
At this time, too, he pulls like his bat out and picks up. He picks up the serving tray that she uses to serve her like I guess it wouldn't be mimosas, her zimas to her Mary Kay guests, and uses that as a shield.
Are you gearing up for war?
And then he opens the door. He goes through.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
As the door opens, you see that it's stairs going up. And you would, based off of the looking around, you would think that this is that dark window that you had noticed outside. Snips, how'd you do on that nature?
A 17.
17.
Ooh.
You
Big sniffing.
smell something, and like if spiders can have a smell, you smell little creepy crawlies
Okay. Where
it's all-
is this scent? Upstairs?
up the stairs.
Okay, Snips is going to continue on all fours, sniffing the ground, and beeline to the stairs and start crawling up the stairs
All right.
toward the
Nips,
smell.
where are you? Oh, goodness. What is wrong with both of you?
And he like kind of pauses and goes, "I smell creepy crawlies, little wriggly things.
Little wriggly things.
Upstairs, up there.
Oh, well, you said it was your favorite snack. I'm
Those
gonna
are wood
cast.
grubs. These are the 8-legged ones with all the eyes, the creepy ones.
Well, if we can wait a few
Octopus?
minutes, I might be able to commune with him.
Yeah.
Yes. How about you, Fighty
Tez
Pants?
isn't waiting. Tez just
Okay,
goes,
I
he's
don't-
already.
I don't cast as a ritual. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. Prepared? Okay.
Use a spell slot.
Also, I will need to take a moment to acknowledge the amazing joke of Kaylee saying octopus. So that was my favorite.
Octopus. What?
8 legs, many
So
eyes.
good. Octopus.
It might be it. It might
No
be
bite, no beak though. Do
Darn.
they have beaks? I don't know.
Some of them.
Okay, so does everyone go up the stairs into this attic space?
Yes. I'm gonna just shout out, "Hello,
You
spiders!"
do not hear anything back quite yet. Maybe not ever. Who knows? But as you guys go up, Tez, you go up first. So as you go up, you see the source of that kind of weird flickering. And this is a weirdly empty, again, it's very empty, this weird empty attic space. But there is an altar with 2 candles on either side of it, and what looks to be a mirror covered in a sheer cloth of some kind.
Can I do?
I want to search the altar for something shiny.
Absolutely.
It's the place for shiny things.
Tez
Yes,
is
it
gonna
is.
hold Snips if he
You
sees
can
that.
try. You
I will
can try.
I will try.
Grapple?
I guess. I don't know.
My brain's just like fury
No.
of the small.
Opposed strength check.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not great.
Or maybe strength versus
Dex.
I can make an argument for like acrobatics or something.
Yeah, so athletics versus acrobatics.
Wiggliness.
Wiggliness.
Wiggliness. Roll for wiggliness.
Roll for wiggliness.
While they're like trying to grapple it, can I look and see if there's any iconography on the altar? Like any gods they worship?
Go for it. Do roll history or arcana. I guess it depends if you're trying to do magic. Find magic stuff.
Well, Cameron puts on, or Waterloo puts his best thinking face on. Just a half second too late, I think Tez realizes what Snips is doing and only grasps on to slips through his fingers Tez's or Snips's code or whatever. I rolled a 5 strength.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, I rolled a natural one.
Wiggles over.
I may be clean, but my hands are grubby.
Okay, so roll investigation, Snips.
Okay.
Waterloo, what'd you roll?
Of them all?
So if it's history or arcana, they're both a +5. So I got a 26.
26. Okay.
Yes, but if it's investigation to see what's there, it's a 24.
Okay. All right. Let's do the investigation to kind of see what's there.
Got it.
So on that table, and Snips, what did you see?
I rolled an 11.
An 11. You see, okay. So you guys, both of you see a bowl, a silver bowl of some kind, and there is a pendant sitting next to it, and that pendant is dark, almost like a dark opal with what appears to be on theme, almost appears to be like spider how am I going to try this? Like webbing through it. It doesn't look like a spider web, like it's not that on point, but it's like the cracks in it almost, or the veins in it look like white spider thread. And then you have the two candles. And I will say, Waterloo, with your investigation of the whole thing, you notice that the mirror isn't. It has the look of an old CRT monitor that has just been turned off. So it's off, but it's fuzzy. That's a very specific frame of reference for the old people that had old CRT televisions. But it's not black. It's kind of gray and almost a little fuzzy.
Is it large enough for me to just pick up?
It is.
Or small enough?
It's not. It's too big to be picked up.
Can I uncover it?
You can.
And cast guidance on myself before I do
Well,
that?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can cast guidance on that. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Guidance wouldn't help on that anyway. But my +7 would. 24.
Okay. All right. You feel a pull at your memories. Like you feel like something is trying to get into your head, and but it doesn't make it in.
Can I let it in?
If you want to, yeah, you can choose to fail.
I want to fail.
Okay. The memory of Hamlet is gone. It's gone.
It pulled something away from me.
Does anybody else look into the mirror?
As Lou says that, because I'm like right up there, about to grab the little pendant. As soon as he says it pulled something away from me, Snips' his little hand slightly, pulls back from grabbing the necklace, and goes, "It pulled what?"
Well, here's the thing, it's gone, so I don't really know.
Can I roll like a, I don't know what your, some sort of like instinct check?
Isn't...
What is Tez's gut telling him about this mirror? Or do you
insight.
want to roll insight?
Insight.
Because I don't know what I would pull on, right? Like, and as far as real memories versus fake memories or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
17. I think your gut is saying cover it. It was covered for a reason.
Tez, all joking aside, can you destroy this thing?
I think first I'd like to cast Identify on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then I think Tez is going to try, if he can do something, uses like bat to try to put the towelette over it because he doesn't want to touch it.
Okay.
Or whatever that you described it was. I don't know why I said towelette, like it was a tiny mirror.
It's a little towel.
It's a tiny towel.
Just some moist lemon towelette.
Moist lemon?
Like that's the kind they give you at Red Lobster.
That's the worst sentence I've ever heard in my life. Moist followed by lemon.
I had to remind myself. Here's the thing, Kaylee, about Identify. You have to touch it.
I'll touch it.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Katie.
Wisdom saving throw, -2, no problem.
Kaylee, my Jess we go.
Jesus. This is...
10.
10. All right. Yeah, you... The memory of how good that hero tasted is gone.
No.
The memory of good meat food is gone.
That's interesting.
That was weird.
But after a minute, you identify that this is. Sorry, I'm looking at. So, this is obviously a magic mirror, and it does not require attunement. Basically, it's a way of communicating. So, somebody's on the other side of this mirror.
Katie, what did you see? I know that spell.
It's a communication device.
Everybody, I need 10 minutes.
10 minutes for what?
I need 10 minutes, and then we are going to very quickly get out of here. So anything you need to do within these 10 minutes, I suggest you do now. And I'm going to sit on the floor, and I'm going to take 10 minutes to ritually cast Tensor's Floating Disc.
Okay. All right. So in that 10 minutes, guys, what Snips, do you take the pendant?
Well, I would like to reach my hand over the pendant and see if I feel anything instinctually that's kind of like a don't touch this. If not, I'm going to grab it.
Okay. Roll are you checking to see if it's something like, I guess, like instinctually, what do you mean? Do you mean magically? Do you mean like
probably
religiously?
Magically.
Okay. So I would say go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay.
Tez, do you go ahead? Yeah, you go ahead and put the.
I think after hearing all this, I think he's wondering if he should wait the 10 minutes, and I'm wondering if he should just fucking smash it. And I think he smashes it.
Tess, before you do that, let me impart some wisdom onto you.
He's
We are
casting
looking,
Zephyr Strike on himself.
Tess, we are looking for who is doing this to us. This is a communication piece. It is our only link to getting back to our old lives. And you seem to want to do that.
Lisa is the only link.
Make a wisdom saving throw as you
can
look
be
at me.
tortured.
Make a wisdom saving throw as you look at me.
You fucker! You absolute fucker!
Snips, what'd you get on that
Fuck
Arcana?
you.
I
It
rolled a 12.
is-
12.
Oh, it's not one of my proficient ones. I don't know. Why did I think Rangers have wisdom? 23.
23.
Never mind. Doesn't do anything.
Okay. Snips, you really don't get any kind of you get like you get the feeling this is the spider smell. That's what you're getting from that.
Okay.
So, but nothing like, so you feel like a connection there, but more with spiders than with this mirror situation.
Okay. Then with that, I am going to grab the chain on the necklace, not the stone.
Okay.
And put it in my little bag.
Okay.
Real quick.
Okay.
So
I think Tez asked, what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
I'm going to create a magical disc that can carry it out of here with us. If you want to smash it, let us at least figure out what it does in a safe space.
You have a disc? I don't think
it can carry 500 pounds.
Can I look around to see if no, this is just like a weird little room, huh? We're not even like in a garage.
No, you're in an attic. Yeah, like a weird attic space. Mm-hmm.
All right. Do what you need to do. I don't like this.
My heart is beating so fast.
Can I roll like an insight or something to see if the vague feeling I had, I have a similar feeling right now?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
In my dream?
Yeah. Insight, yeah.
Yeah, insight. Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a very similar feel. Dark pole.
I think he says like save your spell. We're waiting for Lisa.
It doesn't cast me anything, that's why I'm taking 10 minutes.
I'm not leaving here?
Tez, I have a plan for that as well. Once we leave, if we call the police, we'll have her, let's say, dead to rights.
If whoever's on the other side of that mirror is pulling the strings, do you not think the police are going to miss what you are going to call them for?
No, I think they'll.
You cannot follow the rules of a rigged game, or else you will lose.
Darling, hey, I planted drugs in her apartment.
Hey, weren't you a gay man that survived through the 80s? Did you get you guys' rights by just being polite at the table? Or did you get it through throwing a brick through a window and beating the shit out of the police?
Oh my, you have so much to learn.
He's got a point.
You don't even. You squirrel.
And on that note, this is where we will end for tonight.
Oh, jeez. The stress.
Ha 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 ha.
We can get her in jail.
No, Tez wants to get her in.
I know.
Sheriff Knightley, high on, like, just tough on crime.
We know. Hates drugs.
McGruff.
I'm picturing Sheriff Wiley not as that. I am picturing him as the sheriff from Fargo.
Sheriff Knightley.
Love Fargo.
I know.
I love Fargo so much.
It's so good.
I will share with the players what Sheriff Knightley looks like in our Discord someday. Join our Discord, and I might share it with you guys. So awesome!
Yeah,
y'all have a good night.
That's what that's called.
Click
the link.
See you guys next week.
Good night.